How much money would you spend on a lightsaber blade plug like any of these? So functionally, lightsaber blade plugs are meant to be installed in the lightsaber when you've removed the blade, and the purpose is to protect people from the very bright LED. You don't want the bright LED light to get into someone's eyes. And so this kind of blocks out most of the light if you use a lightsaber blade plug. So on the cheap end, you can find some lightsaber blade plugs for maybe around $6 or so. This Ultrasaber standard blade plug is $6. That's one of the cheapest ones I know of. I know some other saber companies are selling some pretty inexpensive blade plugs these days too. Saber Trio has a pretty inexpensive blade plug, I think. I don't remember exactly how much it costs. But these simple ones still work quite well. The Ultrasabers one gives you kind of that basic glowing ring. Still looks pretty cool, I think. Now, if you spend a little more, if you go into like the $10 to $15 range, you can get some blade plugs that are a little bit of a step up. This is the flame blade plug from Outer Rim Sabers. It's a 3D printed blade plug. It's around $10. Here's some Saberforge blade plugs that I think were around $15, and some KR Sabers blade plugs that I got through the Custom Saber Shop. Those were $15 as well. And then finally, kind of on the mid to higher end of things, here's some Darkside Engineering blade plugs. And this one was $30. This is $40. Actually, that's what they retail for on the in the Imperial Royal Arms forums, but I purchased them used, so I did get them a little cheaper than that. But you can see kind of the transition from the inexpensive to the more expensive to, well, yeah, a little more expensive yet. And you can really pay almost as much or as little on blade plugs as you want. So $6 blade plugs I think can be great, and I do like the kind of style of this, even though it's very simple. But when you get a little more mid-range or so, and you're spending like maybe 20, 30 bucks on a blade plug, you can find some nicer quality, nicer details. Like these Darkside Engineering blade plugs, they're a lot of fun. And they look very clean and professional, and the way the light comes through, it's just a really cool effect. So yeah, on the one hand, I do like some of these kind of affordable blade plugs. This Outer Rim Sabers one I still think is pretty darn awesome. Just kind of this flame appearance to it. So I don't know, there's just kind of a place for these kind of relatively affordable blade plugs, and then some of these at least mid-range or higher end blade plugs, depending on your definition of that. They're also nice. So how much would you spend on them? Because another thought on that is you could easily spend like more than $30. You could spend $40, $50, even $100 on a blade plug. A lot of it's because it's made out of nicer material, you know, like if it's titanium, that's what makes the cost quite a bit higher. Or if it's, you know, some kind of limited edition, or, you know, has a lot of details to it by the maker. But is it worth it? I mean, especially once you get up to $100 range, you could buy another saber for that price. Is that a little too much? Or is it not? Do you really want a cool blade plug? Let me know in the comments section.